feel like I look so weird with my hair up because I never wear my hair up, but it's been up all day, so I'm afraid if I take it down, it's going to be like this large, so I'm just rolling with it, but I feel like my bun is being cut off, and so you can't see my bun, so I just probably look really weird, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta go with it.
Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be all about underrated makeup and beauty products. This was actually a video that was requested a couple videos back, and I saw it and was like, that's a good idea. I really like watching those types of videos on YouTube too because it's interesting to see. There's always that like really hyped up makeup products that everybody wants and everybody's talking about, but then there's so many other gems that it seems like never get any love or attention. So once I saw that comment request in the video, I went through my makeup collection and was like, I don't feel like enough people talk about this, I don't feel like enough people talk about this. So I have makeup, I have brushes, I have skincare, and I'm really excited to share some of my favorite products with you that I don't feel like get enough love here on YouTube. So if you would like to see my top underrated makeup and beauty products, please keep watching. From Pure Cosmetics, and this is one that I mentioned in my Ride or Die makeup tag, so you guys should know that I really love this product. It is their 4-in-1 pressed mineral powder. So that's what the packaging looks like, and then when you open it up, you do have a mirror and then your pressed powder right here. I'm almost out of this one. I just got sent another one, and I'm very excited about it because it has been my go-to powder foundation for so many years. I mean, 5 years plus. Probably more like 8 years. But this has just been my favorite powder foundation, and I honestly don't feel like Pure Cosmetics gets talked about enough. They have some really fantastic products out there, and it's not like a super hyped up brand, I don't think, in my opinion, but I rarely hear people talk about the 4-in-1 pressed powder, and when I do, I'm just like, hey, that's my favorite powder. Like, I'm like letting everybody know that this is like my go-to powder. So yeah, I definitely wanted to give a shout out to this. It's just been a staple of mine for so long. Next products, I have two from Sigma, and these were both sent to me from Sigma Beauty when I became an affiliate with them, and I was so excited to receive these. And once I did, and once I tried them out, I was like, wait a second, why doesn't more people talk about these? These are awesome. So their first one is their Cor-De-Rosa Aura Powder. So this is what that looks like, and this is what it looks like when you open it up. So you have your mirror, and then you have your blush right here. This blush is so super pigmented, and it's really funny because today I was watching Desi Perkins do her like purple grunge look, and she used this Cor-De-Rosa powder in it, and it was like, I didn't realize like how pigmented that blush was. Like, she had to like kind of tone it down with her foundation brush. But it is that maybe it might not look like anything like super special or super crazy, but this is a really fantastic blush. You just need a very light hand, and it goes on so well, super pigmented, and is very long lasting. I was so impressed with this. Definitely one that I think needs more love. And then the other product from Sigma that I wanted to talk about is their In Spades Power Lipstick. So this is what the lipstick tube looks like, and it's very like heavy. Like, when I pulled it out, I was like, okay, dang. And then this is what the lipstick looks like. So it is the lipstick that I'm wearing today, so it's a really nice pink color with a nice gloss to it, and I think it's fun because it also, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it says Sigma on the side of the lipstick as well. And I'm not gonna lie, like, Sigma sent me their package, I got all excited over the brushes, I got all excited over the winged liner, and then I finally tried the blush, and I was like, dang, that was an awesome blush. And then even later than that, I tried the lipstick, and I was like, wait a second, that lipstick is amazing. Not only do I think it's a really pretty color, but you know, it feels like a regular lipstick on the lips. It doesn't feel like a liquid lipstick. It's not drying to the lips. It doesn't do any weird flaking things, but the pigmentation and the long lasting of this lipstick is phenomenal. It truly reminds me more of like a liquid lipstick, or maybe like the Ultra Satins from Colourpop, where it stays on so long throughout meals. It doesn't look crazy after a few hours of wear. It feels like a regular lipstick on the lips. It's so awesome. I love it. I was so happy and so impressed when I first tried it, and then I was angry with myself for not trying it sooner, but I've been recommending this a lot lately. Sigma In Spades Power Lipstick gets my approval. Being a Colourpop, I wanted to touch on a few items from them that I really love. I feel like Colourpop is known really well for their Super Shock eyeshadows, and known really well for like their lippies, the lippy sticks, the ultra mattes, the ultra satins. But the two products that I want to touch on, one I feel like no one should be surprised about because I try to talk about these as much as I can, but it is their cream gel liners. And again, as I say every time I talk about these, Colourpop has cream gel liners and they have liners in the pot form, and I say stay away from those. I've tried them. I don't think they are any good. The pencil liners are phenomenal. I keep buying them. I will keep continuing to buy them. I think these are $5. They're either $5 or $6. Super, super affordable. They have a huge range of colors. I think they're fantastic, but the long lasting of these guys are crazy. Even at the end of the day where I've worn it for a full day and I take my makeup off, I have to go back in with a makeup wipe and remove this eyeliner because that is how much it stays on. Even if you splash your face with water and you're rubbing your hands around, this is still not going to come off your eyes. It's crazy. I love the different colors of them. I love how pigmented they are. I think they're phenomenal, and I think more people should talk about them because they are so awesome. And the other item from Colourpop that I want to talk about is actually one of the first items that I ever ordered from Colourpop. I did not order their eyeshadows right away, but one of the first things that I ordered was their blushes, and their blushes are actually really good. The two shades that I have are in Quarters and Between the Sheets. Quarters was like my go-to blush last year in the fall and winter. It is such a beautiful like coral color, but it's a little bit deeper than just like a basic coral. I just thought like I could not stop wearing it in the fall and winter, and it pairs so well with so many different looks, and I just love their blushes. One that I picked up was Between the Sheets, which is like the really pretty like everyday kind of pink color, and you can tell like I really used that one. I can't believe I haven't hit pan on it yet, but I feel like anytime now I'm gonna hit pan on it. But I was just really impressed with the Colourpop blushes. When I first got them, I could not stop using them. I definitely suggest these with like a dual fiber brush. If you use like a regular blush brush, you're probably not gonna really get anything out of them. But I actually went out and bought my very first dual fiber brush to use with these Colourpop blushes, and I think it worked phenomenal. These are $8, I believe, so still super affordable, and they are a bigger pan as well than like the eyeshadow that you get from Colourpop. Some brushes that I want to talk about, I did mention these, I think it was in my back to school essentials video, but they are the brushes from BH Cosmetics. So BH Cosmetics is a super affordable brand that you can buy online at their website, but they are not only just affordable, but they do have a really good quality items. And the BH brushes were some of the very first brushes that I ever ordered when I started seriously getting into makeup. And I actually ordered brush sets. And the brush sets I thought were really, really amazing because not only are you getting a huge line of brushes for a good price, but you're also getting like a brush case. I still use these brush cases for like when I'm traveling, and I can put 12 to 20 brushes in these cases and then take them with me like when we go out of town or on vacation, which I thought was really awesome. But they really do have nice brushes. And the one brush that I use constantly, and everyone, when I first started getting into makeup and I said, what do I need when it comes to brushes? I was recommended a good foundation brush, and I was also recommended a good blending brush for eyeshadows. So this is a brush that I actually bought individually. I did not purchase this one in a set. It is just their blending brush. This was my only blending brush for nearly my first year of really getting into makeup, and probably like my first 6 months or so on YouTube. It is a fantastic blending brush. I actually used it today for my look. I still use it even though I have like other blending brushes now. It's one that I keep going back to. This was a very good brush, but I've also been really, really happy with the sets that I've gotten. I'm not gonna say that I've loved every single brush out of every single set, but that's kind of what you get when you purchase a set. I can't say with every single makeup brush set that I've purchased, I've been like, I'm in love with every single one of them, but the majority of the BH brushes, I've been really happy with. An eyeliner that I want to talk about is one that I don't feel like I hear anybody else talk about this. A lot of times I buy makeup products because I see them being recommended on YouTube. This one did not get recommended. I just happened to see this product at a CVS and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. And you guys see me use it in so many different makeup tutorials, but it is the Maybelline Master Precise Liquid Liner. I have this on my eyes today. I think it is such a phenomenal eyeliner. This is what it looks like. And actually, I think I'm starting to finally run out. I've had this for so long and I use it nearly on the daily. And as I was applying it today, I was like, oh no, am I running out? Because I'm gonna have to go repurchase this because I absolutely love it. It was one that was mentioned in my Ride or Dies because I'm a big, big eyeliner junkie and I always gotta have my eyeliner going on. So I'm definitely gonna pick up a new one of these if I really am running out of it. but I just think it is so good, especially for winged liner. I was still very new at doing winged liner. It was a product that I picked up, again, not on a recommendation. I just happened to see it at CVS and I was like, I'll give it a shot, and I ended up really liking it. It's very black. It has that super precise tip, but it's more firm than like the NYC liquid liner, which I just feel like goes all over the place and is a giant mess. This I felt was very easy to get the winged liner. I love how black it is and how long lasting it is, and more people need this. There's just a few more products left. Another one is a blush, and this is from Wet n Wild. It's their Color Icon Ombre Blush. So this is what it looks like, and I have the one in Mai Tai Buy You a Drink. It is a beautiful peachy, shimmery, bronzy blush. It actually really reminds me of Luminoso from Milani, which that blush is clearly super hyped about. Like, YouTube made me buy that blush because everybody said I needed it and everybody talks about it and everybody loves it. I feel like Wet n Wild gets talked a lot for their color icons, their trios, like Walking on Eggshells I think is a really popular one. Their highlighters I know everybody was going crazy for, but I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this blush, and I think it's amazing. When I first bought it, I could not stop using it. Like I said, if you have Luminosa from Milani, you probably don't need this one, but there are different shades in the ombre blush. What I really like about this blush too is it's almost kind of like a 2-in-1, and I say the same thing about Luminosa because of the shimmer in it, but when you apply it, it looks like a blush, but then it also gives you shimmer on your highlight points as well, so it almost is kind of like acting as a 2-in-1. So days where I'm really in a rush and I'm like trying to skip steps, it kind of lets me skip the highlighter step because it still kind of looks like I have highlight on with this blush. So I really appreciate that, but I thought these blushes were very nice. I don't feel like I hear a lot of people talk about them, and they're affordable as well, so I would check out the Wet n Wild blushes if you're looking for a new one. So some skincare that I want to talk about is from the Garnier Skinactive line. I have a couple of products right here that I just grabbed out of my bathroom, but I have been using the Garnier skincare for years, and it's some of my favorite. It's also affordable, which is really nice, but one of my favorite products is the Ultra Lift Miracle Wake Up Cream. Their all-day hydration. It's basically a moisturizer. I mean, once we get through all of that, it's a facial moisturizer, and it says it's made with hydrogel, and I love Garnier's moisturizers. I have this one. I have ones that come more in like a pot form and is also another gel moisturizer. I have been using them for years and years, and I've just love them so much. So this is what I use basically every single morning, but what I use at night is their Ultra Lift Miracle Sleeping Cream. So this is what that looks like. I have been using this for a couple months straight. Nearly every single night, this is what I'm using on my face as a sleeping cream. It pretty much replaced my First Aid Beauty sleeping cream, which really shocked me, but this is what the inside of it looks like. I do have a bit of a dent in there, but I think it smells so nice. It smells really calming, and I struggle with sleeping because my mind is always going like a million miles a minute. The scent that it has is very like calming and relaxing to me, so I feel like it actually can kind of help me sleep and like settle my mind, which is really nice. But I don't hear really anybody, I feel like, talk about the Garnier Skinactive line or Garnier skincare in general. We have all these like fancy brands out there that everyone is talking about and using, but while I do like certain like higher end brands, I always find myself going back to Garnier Skinactive. Last thing that I want to talk about is actually nails. So I have done a full video on like the fake nails that I wear, but I thought I would mention it in here because I really don't hear a lot of people talk about this brand, but it is called Nailhur. So actually I was introduced to Nailhur from Nicole Guerrero. She did like a collaboration with Nailhur. That's how I heard about it. But then I started to notice that I really didn't hear about it from anyone else. A lot of the like bigger YouTubers and that sort of thing, they basically have the acrylic nails, which I don't have yet. I've been thinking about getting them recently, but for the time being, what works out really well for me are these Nailhur nails, and they're really affordable, and I can do them myself at home, and I've been wearing them so much. I think I've been wearing them since March, and either March or February. I've gotten really good at putting them on. It takes me probably less than 5 minutes now. And so it's really easy, and I like being able to switch it up. But these are what the boxes look like. Inside you get 24 nails that are 12 different sizes. You get a nail file and a nail glue in each one. What really impresses me about these nails is how long they stay on. Mine stay on for at least 2 weeks without anything falling off. And that's me, you know, showering like a regular person and doing dishes and typing on the computer and everything, like opening pop cans, like things that I would be afraid of when I had acrylic nails. But these nails stay on so long. It's really amazing. Like, actually sometimes I can have trouble getting them off, and I have to be like soaking them in hot water, or a lot of times I take them off in my shower and let them soak in the hot water and steam in there for a while before I take them off. But their glue is no joke. I promise you, a little bit will go a long way. But I like it because they have a lot of different styles. I'm wearing right now is the square, but they also have the other box I grabbed out is stiletto. And I don't know if you can see that. That's like the sharp pointed nails, but they also have squaletto, which is kind of like in between a square and the stiletto. And then they also have oval. I have tried every single one out. The only one that I don't particularly love is the stiletto because it's too hard for me to type on the computer, and that's basically what I do all day. But every other type of nail I really love, and I actually really do enjoy the squaletto, which are longer, but it's still not hard for me to type on the computer. But I ended up really liking that, and I feel like it makes the hands look very like feminine. Really like them. But what's cool about these is that I have a huge jar of nail polish because I've always just painted my own nails. You can paint over the Nailhur nails. Like this, what I have on my nails right now is like a Sally Hansen gel polish. If the nails don't have like 3D designs on them or glitter or anything like that, you can paint over the nails and then take off that polish with a regular nail polish remover and repaint it, or you can leave the designs on it that they come with if you want. But I think that's really cool. But you can just keep changing up your nails if that's what you want to do. So I oftentimes will just end up painting them myself. And as someone who hasn't wanted to pull the trigger yet of getting acrylic nails, like I said, I'm thinking about it. But for the time being, these Nailhur nails are doing awesome for me. I think it's like $12 or $13 for a set. You can also reuse them quite a bit. I think I am on number 10 with these square nails. They say you can reuse them up to 40 times. 40 I feel like is a bit of a stretch because I can tell with each time that I put them on it gets a little bit tougher because the glue is really hard to get off the nails. So you kind of like have a layer of glue that's really hard to get off. So I would say maybe like 15 to 20 reuses, which still is a lot, especially for how affordable they are. And I also do have a discount code with them. Use the code Samantha March and get 10% off. So if you'd want to try them and see if they are for you, like I said, it's just really easy for me to put them on and then take them off, paint the nails, and I just haven't decided yet if I want to get the acrylics, if I want to like do that to my nails and have the upkeep with it. So in the meantime, if I still want to have nice looking nails for YouTube or for photos, the Nailhur nails are really coming in handy. I really feel like I don't hear a lot of people talk about it, probably because they have the nice acrylic nails. But yeah, if you're like me and looking for something kind of like in between, I definitely do suggest Nailhur. Everything for my underrated makeup products. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, maybe found a few new products that you would like to try out. I would love to hear if you love any of these products that I think are underrated, or if you have a product that you love that you don't think enough people talk about on YouTube, please do leave that in the comments below because I would love to check out your recommendations as always. If you did enjoy this video, I hope you will give it a thumbs up. If you'd want to see one in the future, I can always try to keep going through my collection, and every time I bring in something new, I can see if I think it's underrated or not. So let me know if you'd want to see more of these in the future as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you will subscribe before you go, and I will just catch you real soon in my next one. Bye!